Hi, I'm Matt Meany. I'm an application specialist with AGFA Graphics. We'll be taking a look at our M2540, which is our flatbed Anapurna line, which will be debuting for the first time at GRAPH EXPO this year. This is absolutely a great entry-level machine for someone looking to break into the market. You'll see it's got a lot of features that you will not find on other machines of the same price point in the field. This machine is not just for people that are currently in the wide format industry. The machine is for all sorts of printers, commercial printers, packaging printers, operator ease of use, low maintenance, low daily maintenance, low cost of production are all features that would make this very appealing to someone looking to get into that market. So if we look at the ink valves on this particular machine, we see that it is a 6-color plus white machine. We have 4 colors plus light cyan, light magenta, as well as white ink capabilities. The 6-color allows us a larger color gamut to capture a lot of those flesh tones or spot colors that we might be producing. There are a variety of safety features on the M2540, one being for operator safety. We have safety curtains both front and back on the machine, so during normal operation, if either one of these beams are broken, the machine immediately stops. We also have what's called a wing sensor. If we look under this curtain right here, there are flaps both right and left side of our printing head. In the event that an operator loads media with a bent corner, this would prevent any damage to the machine. We may be printing on various size materials. So in order to maximize our vacuum based on the size of that material, we can customize what zones are on and what zones are off on our vacuum table, thus maximizing the vacuum on that material, ensuring that it's pulled down to the table safely away from our print heads. Since the Anapurna M2540 is capable of printing on very large substrates, some of them may be, again, up to 1 3/4 inches thick, they may be quite heavy. Rather than having 2 people manipulate materials on the flatbed, we have what's called reverse vacuum. A simple depress of the pedal allows me to float my material across the print surface until I'm in registration, release, and that once again activates the vacuum. The M2540 has a pin registration system that allows me to easily line up my material, not only for one-sided printing as well as for registration, excellent registration for 2-sided materials as well. So you'll see I'll enable the pin system like this. I also am depressing the reverse vacuum that allows me to actually float my media across the board and align it very easily with one-handed operation to the pin system. By releasing the reverse vacuum, my vacuum is now applied to the media and I can turn my pins off. We do manufacture our own inks, okay? We pride ourselves in our ability to pulverize the pigments within our inks to a much finer consistency than our competitors, allowing us to use less ink and still gain the same color density. So the cost of production is extremely low. You'll see that I'm holding in my hand a 1-liter bottle of ink. That's how we deliver our inks to our print systems. During production, if one of my ink reservoirs goes low, I will hear an audible tone, as well as see a light indicator as to which ink system is low, which ink cartridge is low. Changing inks is very easy during production, so I will not need to stop any production. It could be printing at this time. You'll see to refill any of these ink reservoirs, simply unscrew the cap, refill it with ink, and continue with production. I'd like to talk a little bit about the white ink system. Okay, white ink has heavier pigments within it, so you need some form of way to agitate that ink, keep it circulating, prevent the ink from settling in the system. This is our white tank here. We use pneumatic paddles in here to agitate that white ink, as well as we have an automated system to recirculate that ink through the reservoirs, again to prevent any sedimentation. So what I'm going to do now is what's called a gap setting. It's a very easy way to determine or tell the system how thick the material is. Once I hit the gap setting button, it raises the head to its maximum height, brings the carriage out over the media. I'll hit OK again. It's now going to drop a feeler down beneath the head, slowly lower the head until the feeler detects the thickness of the material. Normally this is a very manual operation that opens up the opportunity for error. Okay, the feeler gauge has touched the media. The head is now at its lowest height for print. And it'll now return to its home state. and essentially I'm ready for production. So using the Anapurna online interface, this is where I'm queuing up my jobs, setting up my lamp settings. So you'll see I already have a job queued up here. All I need to do is hit start. So you'll see the head comes into home position and we're going to start to print. Voila! So let me talk to you why you might be interested in purchasing a piece of equipment like this. It's very flexible, it's entry level. You see it's very flexible as far as the types of media we can print on. Remember, up to 1 3/4 inches thick, up to 100 inches wide, up to 60 inches deep. With UV, you can print on a variety of different materials, allowing you to break into many new markets.